What's going on, everyone? Badger here. Should have liked and sub, and let's get into this. Harry Potter has some problems going for it. First and foremost, I mean, this is an issue to me, but they're going to make it an issue. So, of course, J.K. Rowling and all her comments, those fun little comments about women existing and gender existing and having men and women and that women should be protected from the men, even the crazy ones that try to go into their bathrooms and all the other things. Well, that was always going to be a source of controversy for some, and it definitely caused some of the mainline actors from the movies to speak out against her. It also caused some of them double down on their love for her, and her involvement early on in the HBO Max Harry Potter series was one of the things. If you were looking forward to it, if you were believing that it was going to be accurate, we're like, well, good. If they're working with her, the writer, that's fine. And anyone that signs on, they're sort of admitting that they don't go along with the. You're not going to see Pedro trying to sign up for J.K. Rowling's anything, right? So when John Lithgow signed on as Dumbledore, we were like, okay, he must be at least somewhat based because he didn't let the special people chase him away, which is exactly what's going on right now. As if you haven't been paying attention to it, United Kingdom, England has agreed. Yes, in their papers that there are men and women, and they had the court ruling that said so, and that women's spaces should be protected. And this is what you're seeing, the picture of J.K. Smoking a cigar, saying, "I love it when a plan comes together." It is all to do with that, and that has had renewed hate against her. John Lithgow, however, saying no. I'm not quitting. I took the job knowing what was going on with. In fact, seems like one of the reasons that he took the job of Dumbledore is the fact that trans activists tried to get him not to. See here, Lithgow, he said he absolutely did not expect the negative reaction from Rowling's critics, but has remained unfazed. So, of course, it's a big decision because it's probably the last major role I'll play. It's an 8-year commitment. So I was thinking about mortality and that this is a very good winding down role. But here's where he says, before the official accepting of the role, Lithgow shared that a close friend, a mother of a child a woman with Munchausen's by proxy, who has a trans child, sent him an open letter about Rowling titled, "An Open Letter to John Lithgow. Please walk away from Harry Potter." John Lithgow described the letter as the canary in the coal mine, revealing the extent of the organized push against projects associated with Rowling. So the mere fact that before he had even taken a role, he was getting letters saying don't work with her is what actively made him go, something ain't right here. Something's rotten in the state of Denmark. You can see here. So despite receiving the letter and broader criticism, Lithgow was firm when asked if the backlash made him reconsider joining. "Oh, heavens no," he replied, questioning why Rowling's view on gender should impact his work. "I thought, why is this a factor at all?" Correct. And this makes me like him even more. Correct. Why would her personal beliefs be a factor at all? I thought, why is this a factor at all? He said, Lithgow noted he had not yet met Rowling, but expressed curiosity about eventually meeting with her. We all know what the big issue of this show is going to be, but it's hardly going to be J.K. Rowling. According to HBO CEO Casey Bloys, Rowling has played a significant role in the selection of the show's writers and directors. Okay. Bloys confirmed that while Rowling's views have generated controversy, they have not affected casting decisions, the hiring of writers, or production efforts. This is Lithgow saying, "It came as a total surprise to me. All the ability to play Dumbledore came as a total surprise to me. It's going to define me for the last chapter of my life, I'm afraid." What's also going to define Harry Potter is the fact that we cast the fact that we've cast Papa Asidu as Asiadu. I don't know how fancy you want to be, Professor Severus Snape. This to me is the biggest red flag. Even if done well, even if his performance is so goddamn book accurate that it beats all the Alan Rickmans and all the things and all the imaginations and the Stephen Fry's reading it, man, that's still one hell of a hill to overcome. Just people are not going to believe that he was the best actor for the role. They're just not. Lithgow's defense of his decision follows, yeah, and this of course goes with the people attacking her constantly. The Pedro Pascals just recently called her a heinous loser, because the awful, disgusting shit is exactly right. Heinous loser behavior. They are big mad, and any actors that work are going to get this type of treatment. And of course, we'll note the double standard that Pedro can still run his mouth, but Gino was fired for doing far less. Either way, not affecting J.K. Rowling whatsoever. Over 500 million copies sold of the Harry Potter series. She's still working with HBO Max. I'm not a fan of some of these casting decisions, but a lot of them I am. So we'll see. You see the ongoing tension between public figures like Pascal and artists like Rowling highlights a growing cultural divide, with some demanding ideological conformity, while others, like Lithgow, express a desire to separate personal opinions from professional endeavors. And dear God, above and below, if only we could do that. Anyway, do you care about Harry Potter? Did the Papa Essiatu thing kind of ruin the whole thing for it? And now maybe you'll wait and see who they cast as Harry and Hermione and Ron. Yeah, me too. Either way, still got to talk about it. Make sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you. And feed us, delete us.
Well, bye.